October the 24th, 2019. Looking at satellite images over the Gulf of Mexico from the National Hurricane Center, it looks like the twin of Nestor, our last storm, but this will become, if it strengthens, it will become Olga, O-L-G-A, the next name system. It's technically Invest 97L. It is very reminiscent of Nestor. We got front coming down from the top left of the screen, and in this case, it's much cooler air than before. And what's going to happen is when this storm meets that cold air, as we see it moving in this direction, there's going to be gale force winds created out over the water and along the shore. Remember that. You got boaters, you got oil field workers, things like that. But guys, this front is cold air, and we talked about this a few days ago about a cold weather system settling in for a few weeks. That's what we're dealing with. Now, will the front tear the top off of this Invest 97L and push it further south in the path? But here in central Mississippi, and you can see right at the top center of your screen, it's been a couple of beautiful days. Very cool as far as normal temperatures, but really nice. Now it's starting to cloud up. You guys are starting to notice it also in Louisiana, up through Alabama and parts of Georgia. All of this is coming from Invest 97L. Two models. One shows it cross the Mississippi River in Louisiana, the TABD model, and come up through the central Gulf Coast of Mississippi. The other one's a little further east, guys, somewhere in the Fort Walton, Panama City area, somewhere there between there and Pensacola, let's say. That will change. Let's look at the Navy model as far as timing. Now, this is the last day of the model, but here we're going to come in, stop. That's October 26th, which is Saturday, okay? Now, it's going to be picked up and start to move very fast, just the way Nestor did. Remember, it picked up forward speed very fast and came up shore fast, and there was tornado damage. So let's watch this. Again, we're in the October 27th. Notice the bottom right. That would be Sunday. But then here's the point. It rapidly develops. Now, the cold front should weaken the storm, but the initial impacts of the colliding fronts could cause some pretty good chaos. In October 27th to the 28th, it's still sitting almost in the same place, but it's showing that it has weakened. And that is right on the Mississippi-Alabama line. Then as the 29th comes in, starting to pull out through Alabama, Georgia, again up through the Carolinas. But notice by Halloween, October 31st, which we're approaching now, this thing could possibly be a Halloween nor'easter. So you guys keep an eye on that. And this red area to the left of this, which is high pressure, is going to be cold air settling in. Also, on the last date, the 31st, the last frame of this video, it shows another low pressure system forming south and east of the Yucatan Peninsula. Again, October 31st, go to November 1st, and again, there's another system just like this in the same location that 97L and Nestor was in. Now, the National Hurricane Center, they are watching it. They've given it a 60% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. Showers and thunderstorms continue to show signs of organization in association with a low pressure system located over the Bay of Campeche. However, recent satellite data indicate that the circulation is elongated and not well defined. Same initial reports with Nestor. The system could become a short-lived tropical depression before it merges with a cold front by late Friday. That's tomorrow. Regardless of development, gale force winds are expected behind the cold front over the western Gulf of Mexico on Friday and Saturday. It's going to be cold and windy. For more information, see high seas forecasts issued by the National Weather Service. You can go there and they'll give you the marine warnings and things like that. And that's just the 2-day forecast. But pretty much moving up, following closely on the path of Nestor, just a little more to the west instead of going up through the Panhandle, possibly coming up through central Mississippi. We know that path will vary somewhat, and it's going to depend on how soon it interacts with the cold front that's moving down from the north. Keep your eyes on the storm, guys. And a quick shout out to our sponsor. All of you guys that were waiting on the Alexa Pure Water Filtration System to come back in stock. It's back in stock, and they've got it at $179. That's about as low as it'll go unless they have another sale like they did before. But this thing retails at $249 and $179 shipped. Comes with the 5,000-gallon water filter in it. Charcoal, #1 on the planet, guys. But check it out. It's a heads up. Be safe.